the bass, drop 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 the bass.
Hey, how y'all guys doing? Let's talk about the Kanye West situation. And I got lots to say about this. Hold on, y'all. First off, this is what I think about the Kanye situation. Okay, they said he's gonna be sued by the George Floyd family for $250 million. From what I understand, he only has $9 million. Okay, so if that's the case, the Floyd family will probably have to sue everybody in the world because everybody had an opinion about George Floyd. Everybody had an opinion about George Floyd. First off, okay. You might as well just sue the whole world. Don't just point this man out. Sue the whole world. And not only that, I'm appalled because y'all guys are black. Okay, by y'all even thinking of this is not alleged stuff. I mean, there's people that said these things about Mr. George Floyd. God bless the dead. They said that he was into a whole lot of things. There's even a lady that came online saying that he did a home invasion on her house and all that. You know, God bless the dead. God bless the dead. And when I don't know if the video is still up, but I'm gonna say it like this. Okay, the lady sounded sincere with what she was saying, and then all of a sudden you didn't hear that video no more. Okay. The clip wasn't up no more. So I'm looking at it like this. Okay. Y'all guys, being black yourselves, are violating the Freedom of Speech Act. Okay. Violating this man's civil rights just by inducting a lawsuit in what this man, I mean, come on. We might as well be a communist country if that's the case. If you're gonna sue this man just for saying something that is public information that everybody knows, you know, it's crazy to even think that us as black people, you know, we're black brothers and sisters. All of us are brothers and sisters, but it's just different colors of us. You got white brothers and sisters, you got black brothers and sisters. You got Mexican brothers and sisters, Chinese brothers and sisters. All of us are brothers and sisters, whether we like it or not. We're all brothers and sisters. So the way I look at it, okay, y'all guys want to sue this guy for $250 million. And then Noriega and Jay-Z and all those guys step away from Kanye. Let me tell you something. What this right here is, somebody that's real big out there, somebody who really wants to do this themselves, they're really powerful. They are getting other people to do this for them because they really want to see this brother go down. Okay, and don't get me wrong, yo, I'm near here or there with his comments. Okay, I don't agree with everything that Kanye said. Like as far as with the Jewish people, let me tell you something. The Jewish people, and I'm quite sure there's people that think different than I have, but the Jewish people have done nothing but create jobs for the black community all the time. They've created jobs for, and we have had clashes. Yes, we have. Look at the Crown Heights incident when the little boy got killed. And a cop excused the Jewish brother, you know, they just kept going and they go ahead, man, you know, and they motorcade. After that little brother was killed, okay, and that's why those Crown Heights riots started. Because you got two communities, a little boy was hit, and then after the little boy was hit, their motorcade was ushered off. That's why that happened. And still to this day now, there was no justice for the kid that got killed. Okay, and I believe his name was Gavin Cato. Okay, there was still no justice for that situation. The communities had to resolve. And a lot of people got killed that day. And they kept getting killed behind that situation right there. But one thing I am going to say, the Jewish people do get, like, majority of the places that's owned in our communities, because we too lazy to own certain things to give people jobs, is owned by Jewish people. The Jewish people stick together. They don't play none of that bull crap that we do in our communities. If you try going to Williamsburg and getting a store in Williamsburg, you gonna have a committee come down, a committee come down on your ass. Try doing it. You gonna have a whole bunch of people wanting to answer, why is this store here? Okay, what's gonna be in this store? Who are the people that you're trying to get to come to this store? It's gonna be a whole lot, because the Jewish community stick together. Unlike us black people, we don't stick together, and that's the problem. Okay, so I don't agree with what he said as far as with the Jewish people. No, I don't agree with that, because we both have had problems in our communities. We both have had it. Okay, but as far as with him being sued, like I said, if you have all of these celebrities that's willing to pull back on this brother who they know personally, there's an entity, and there's something that's very, very, very powerful that don't want to see this brother around. And I'm gonna kid you not, the next step is death. So Kanye, you have to be careful, brother. You have to be careful. See, I'm gonna tell y'all what the real deal is with Kanye West. Kanye West, the real deal with him is, I believe, in order for you to be in the elite community, you have to have a certain amount of money. And he has been there, and he has had that. Okay? And he was one of the brothers. He's a Gemini just like me, from what I just heard, from what I understand. And I know how us Geminis get down, because I am a Gemini. When we get fed up with something, when we see that certain things ain't right, we don't care no more. We just say, yo, man, F this, F that. We go and we do what we have to do. And that's the problem with Kanye West. Kanye West seen a whole bunch of things that's happening with that the elite is doing. And his conscience is getting to him. And he's not falling for it no more. And there's people, let me tell you something, in this elite situation, and I'm not talking bad about nobody, I'm just talking about, you know, what it is, okay, what I believe it is, okay, because everybody's picking on this brother, but nobody it's just like a car that needs to be fixed. Everybody driving in it, they hear the car making all this noise, but nobody want to stop to figure out why this car is making all this noise, because nobody cares. As long as it gets them to their location, that's all they care about. Let me tell you something, this man is not crazy. What they're doing right now to this man is they giving him a Twilight Zone. Okay, you ever seen the Twilight Zone where something happened and like the day the world stood still, you know, the dude, there was nobody around. It was, he thought he seen somebody, but it was really fake people, and he went crazy. This is what they're trying to do to him. They want y'all guys to make it look like this man is crazy. This man is not crazy. This man have seen certain things. And his people, the people that's involved, look like ordinary people, but they're not ordinary people. They're hidden. They're not ordinary people. Okay, and they're hidden. And before he exposed them, they want to either make it seem like he's crazy or they want to take him out. That's what's going on. Okay, they want to make it seem like he's crazy or take him out. So he's threading on a thin line here. Okay, he's talking a lot. And he's basically the dog that got loose off the chain. So now they gotta send the dog catchers out to get him. Okay, they don't want to kill him because he can be viable in other ways. But if they have to, they will. And that's the problem with Kanye West. Kanye West is not a crazy man. He's seen a lot of things. You ever seen that movie They Live? You ever seen that movie with Roddy Piper? God bless him, Roddy Piper. You ever seen that movie? That movie is true in so many aspects. That movie is so true. You ever seen the part where he got hold of those shades? And when he got hold of those shades let him see a whole lot that other people couldn't see. And you notice, those shades were stored in a warehouse. So evidently, somebody did not want those shades to be sold anywhere. That's why those shades was in a warehouse. Just like I said many other times on my podcasts, the cartoons, G.I. Joe, Inspector Gadget, okay, Sonic the Hedgehog, all of those cartoons had meaning. And the only reason why nobody looked at those cartoons as having any meaning is because they're cartoons. They're made to be for fun. But the artists that created those cartoons was really speaking to you. It was reality. The Transformers, you notice all those cartoons had villains in them. And all the villains was trying to do things to the world. Look at the Decepticons trying to extort energy from the world with the energon cubes, the energy cubes. Let me tell y'all guys something. Reality is a mug. Okay, all this stuff that everybody thinks is for fun, it's really not. It's really reality right in your face. When you go to a comedy jam, or you know when there's comedians, what makes comedians so funny is they're telling the truth. They just saying it in a certain way. But best better believe it's the truth. Best better believe. So listen to Ye. Listen to him. Analyze everything that he is saying. You want me to tell you why? Because this is once in a lifetime that you will get somebody of that status that's willing to talk. The man has $9 million or probably more. Who knows? And he's talking about everything that's in the shadows. When you have that much money, you can do basically anything. Look at Donald Trump. Look at what he did. He was the president of the United States. And you know what? We can learn a lot from Donald Trump. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Donald Trump answered every question, every answer, what everybody always wanted to know. How far can the president of the United States go? He answered that. There's a lot of lessons that come out from Donald Trump. There's a lot of lessons behind that. He pushed it to the fullest. And that goes, everything that I ever thought of is the president as being a front. Because that's who the president of the United States is. He is a front. Any president is a front for what really meets the eye. Now, when you got people like Saddam Hussein, Noriega, and all those other people, the dude from Korea, those people actually really run their countries. They're not fronts. The elite for the United States don't like that. They don't like that these guys could run their own country. See, there's no behind the scenes person with these dudes. They actually run their country. There's no elite. There's nobody telling them what to do. These people actually run their countries. Look at, let me tell you how true that is. If that wasn't true, why is the dude from Korea, why is he threatening to push buttons with the nuclear bombs? Nobody's telling it. This man goes to sleep at night with that on his mind. Look at Noriega. Look at what he did. He was the president. Look at what he did. This dude had a house that was basically a fortress that was almost built underground. He had slaves underground. He killed guys and stuffed their penises in their mouths. And he could just kill you out of nowhere. And it took the people of that nation to kill Noriega. It took the people of that nation to kill him. His own people killed him. Okay? Look at Stalin. All these people are labeled dictators because they run their own country. They run their own country. Every last one of them. And that's the problem. These guys run their own country. The United States, the president don't run the United States. The president has to answer to a lot of people before he can do whatever he want to do. So that stops him from quote unquote being a dictator. But the people behind the scenes are dictators. And that's what it all boils down to. Honor Kanye West findings. I'm not saying agree with everything that he said, because what he said about the Jewish people, no, that's not right. You know, because Jewish people have done nothing but give the black community a job. I've worked plenty of times for Jewish people. Okay, so I'm not gonna down nobody ethnic race, because we're all brothers and sisters, to be honest with you. And only the smart will understand that. We're all brothers and sisters. I'm not gonna separate nobody from black, white, Jewish, whoever. I'm not doing that. Because when you really look at it, if one of us need a heart transplant or eye transplant or whatever kind of transplant, you think they gonna say, well, is he black? Is he white? Okay, is he Jewish? What is he? No, if your blood type match, that's who you're gonna get, no matter who you are. But I'm gonna say this, guys. Analyze what Kanye West is saying. Analyze it and think about that show called The Twilight Zone, because that's what they trying to do to him. They trying to make him out to be like he's in the Twilight Zone. But listen to what that brother is saying to you. Listen. You might learn something. Just think about it. This is the only dude right here. The only dude from the $1 billion community that's willing to talk. You will never get that from anyone. Listen to what he's saying. Listen. And that's all I'm going to say right there. Other than that, thank you for looking at UD Productions. Love you all. And God bless. And let me get back to what I need to do. Peace.